Hello there, Pisces. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast. This forecast is for the week of April the 11th through the 17th. And we are going to be pulling one card per day, taking a look at the highlights of each day, maybe even seeing a theme in the week. We'll find out as we go through. And just want to remind you guys while I'm shuffling that this is a general reading, which means that not everything that I see here is going to apply to every single Pisces that watches this video. However, most of it will apply to most of you. And those of you who would like to get a private reading where I look at only your energies, you can find my contact information on the website right there above my head and get a hold of me for that. And then, yeah, we've got your cards down. Let's get going. Rock and roll, right? Okay, so Saturday's card, we have the Hierophant showing up in reverse. This has been kind of a common one this week. I think that's the third or fourth time I've seen it. And then we have the Page of Cups for Sunday. So Saturday, Hierophant in reverse, you're trying to back out of some kind of contract or commitment. I really feel like there's somewhere that you have agreed to be or to go, and you're just trying to get out of that on Saturday. Will you get out of it? I think we've got about a 50-50 split here. 50% of you will actually get out of it. Some of you will not. Will not. For some of you, this is family reunion. I don't know how many, maybe one or two of you that you agreed to go to, and maybe you agreed to bring the best ever cherry pie. People will be disappointed if you don't show up. But that's not going to be a family reunion for all of you. That's just what I felt for at least one person, if I felt it that strong. Sunday, we have the Page of Cups. Very nice card, very sweet card. This is somebody expressing their appreciation for you, letting you know just how important you are to them. Like I said, very sweet. Okay, let's take a peek at the cards for the week. Another sweet card, we have the Ace of Cups showing up on Monday. I know these are small cards. I'm trying to hold them closer to the camera when I think about it. Tuesday, you have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Wednesday, the Three of Wands. Thursday, ooh, another three. Three of Pentacles. Blah, 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 2 threes, and then after that we have a 6 of Cups for Friday. All right, so let's dig into these cards. Some pretty decent cards, actually. Like it a lot. Monday, Ace of Cups. You're just finding something new to really enjoy and that you think is pleasant and that is appealing. This could be anything from, oh, there's a great breeze blowing through the house, to finding a car that you really like, or a new activity, or a new project. But this is, finding something that you really enjoy. So nice. Now, Tuesday, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you guys are taking the day off work, but the more general meaning for the Knight of Pentacles in reverse just says that I'm doing something that's throwing the budget off track. So for some of you, that means not doing what we know we need to bring the money in, not bringing home the bacon. And then it could also be that we're doing impulse spending, or it could be that an unexpected expense comes up. But either way, we see the budget coming off track Tuesday. Like I said, I think some of you are taking a day off work to just, I don't know, let's just call it a mental health day to rejuvenate, basically. La da 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 da. That won't be true for all of you. I think about 20% of you. But there's something about the budget, you're doing something that throws the budget off on Tuesday. That's the more general meaning that should apply to most of you. Ba ba da da. Wednesday. Two of Rods on Wednesday. This just means that you have a decision to make, and I don't think you'll have any trouble making this decision. And the good news is, whatever way you go with this decision is going to be great. All your options are good options that we see coming up here for that decision on Wednesday. So very nice. And then Thursday, Three of Pentacles in reverse. This talks about that you might have been planning on collaborating with somebody on Thursday, and I feel like they're just not able to show up, or they're not able to, do everything they said they would do to make this collaboration work. And so you may be left holding the bag trying to decide, do I need to reschedule? Do I need to do this whole thing just by myself? What do I want to do with this? And looking up Friday. Friday's really nice. Six of Cups coming up in reverse. Some of you may literally be spending some time with some pleasant children on Friday. Or others of you are going to be making some really pleasant memories. And some of you that will overlap. You'll be making some very pleasant memories with children. But for those of you that are not hanging out with children, you'll be doing something on Friday that will allow you, Friday night specifically is what I'm hearing, that will allow you to look back in the future and go, oh yeah, I remember that was a really nice evening. Something like that. Okay? So, Pisces, not a bad week at all. Thank you guys very much for stopping by and hanging out with me. I know I'm going to see some of you here this week for readings, Reiki sessions, mentoring, all that good stuff. But the rest of you, I'll see back on the next video. Peace out.